extra championships and spending more time with teammates for 8 months and going on trips or whatever, and some of the things that men do in basketball. I'm going to miss it. The psychological warfare that Bill put us all through in 8 months, I'm going to miss that. But at some point in time, you have to look at the future. I think one thing about my father's death is that it can be gone and be taken away from you at any time. And there's still a lot of things out there for me to achieve. There's a lot of family members and friends that I haven't seen because I've been very selfish in my career to try to get to this point and make sure that I achieve all the dreams that I want to achieve. Now that I'm here, it's time to be a little bit unselfish in terms of spending more time with my family, my wife, my kids, and just get back to a normal life, as close to it as I could. It's going to be tough, but I'm very happy with my decision, and I'm very glad that I'm in a position to make that choice. A lot of times you guys do all the pushing, and now I'm taking the lead, and I'm doing all the necessary steps to walk away from the game when I feel I need to. But I'm glad for the fans and for the organization, for the support that they have given me and my family, and for the league. I think the league has gone from somewhere that a lot of people had little doubts about the personalities and probably the image, to where it's probably the highest rated or most watched professional sport that there is. And I think that means a lot to all the guys who played in that era, especially myself. So thank you, and hopefully I don't see too many of you guys in the future. Now you can go somewhere else and get your stories. And this is probably the first time I've met this many people without a scandal around. So it's really a great feeling to hear all the thank yous and certainly the support of these people here from my corporations and Nike, Gatorade, all the people that I deal with. They've been very supportive of my decision, and I think that means a lot as a person and as an endorsee of that product. So thanks, and I'm willing to answer some of the off-the-wall questions that you guys are going to give me.
Michael, would you have made this decision had your father still been with you?
Certainly. I would have made it even if he would have been here. It was a decision that I was contemplating about when the season ended. So naturally, when my father died, it put a little bit different emphasis on life in general, but it didn't alter my decision no differently than what I had already basically leaned toward.
You say Michael, you're in the NBA anymore, in the class of the driveway or the
Yeah, I'm in the pickup games now, fans. I'm still an avid Chicago Bulls fan, and I will come to some of the practices. They haven't banned me from the practices like they banned you guys, and I'm still looking forward to watching this team be successful. A lot of people doubt this team because of my retirement. I don't. I just think that when a father sends his kids out to college, that kid has to stand up on his own 2 feet. And I'm not saying I was a father of this group, but I took a lot of the pressures and some of the heat. But I know this team is prepared to step up and take what they want. And I told Scotty, I told BJ, I told John, I told all the guys, you still have the faith, you have the ability to achieve what you want to achieve. You just got to believe in it. And you got to go through all the determination processes that you go through every day to step on that basketball court and prove or feel you have something to prove. And that was one of the reasons that I stepped away from the game, because when I stepped on the basketball court, there wasn't anything else for me to prove. That's one of the reasons you guys have gone into my private life, because you can't blame my basketball. Will I ever unretire? I don't know. I think the word retire means you can do anything you want from this day on. So if I desire to come back and play again, maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe that's the challenge that I may need someday down the road. I'm not going to close that door. I don't believe in never, and I won't ever believe in it to this point.
Get on somebody besides Gene Griffith.
Excuse me?
You continue to maintain a home in
visit?
Yeah, my home is here. My wife is from Chicago. I can't take her anywhere outside of Chicago. Her family's here, and my kids has only known Chicago, and I've built some great roots here, and I like to remain here. And you know, as long as you guys stay away from my house, I can have peace and quiet. Do I say that again? Now?
Even stepping away from the game, that you can ever have a normal life?
I don't think I ever would have a normal life, but I think it could be reduced some because there's going to be other stars, there's going to be other focuses in the game of basketball and in the game of sports. I realize it, but if it can lessen just a little bit, it's better than what it is now. So I think it will over a period of time. You know, I don't have any reservations about stepping away from the spotlight. The spotlight's been very, very good to me. Hopefully I've been good to it. It's been very something that many people don't encounter. You know, and I've encountered it, and I'm